It's your first Poping young deer, and you're gonna skull mount it?
Yeah. I love skull mounts.
Dude,
What?
no. No, you don't. You're just saying that.
About an hour after daylight, give or take. And we just had the number 2 shooter on this property come in, run does off. What the hell was this person doing? It's like the 4th time they've done that. Anyways, it's about an hour after daylight, and I just had the number 2 shooter come through, stand broadside for 10 minutes at 22 yards. He came in and fed for a little bit and ran some does off. I didn't really want to let him walk, but we got a bigger deer out here, and he daylighted yesterday morning at 9 a.m. So the last thing I want to do is spook our number 1 buck, because he's much bigger. Maybe Clay can get out here. If Clay was here, I would have told Clay to shoot him, because that would have been his biggest buck by far. This freaking guy.
good shot, but he's disappeared. I don't know where he went. I'm gonna have to check the shot placement. I'm like 95% sure it was a solid shot. He was quartered away a little bit. I should have shot a little further back. But it looked like, I mean, it looks like he bled quite a bit. I'll have to look. I really hope that he's down somewhere. So. I really hope I didn't mess this up. I didn't hear him crash. At least I don't think I did. That's the biggest deer I've ever shot.
I was pulling in, he crossed into that playground out there
It's got to be Funky Buck.
and into the creek.
Oh.
And you know, as the creek goes, that's not very far.
No, that's him. He's gonna. All right, I'm gonna kill him tomorrow. Just drop my camera. Good.
Good job.
All right, Clay. Tell us what's going on.
So, shot Mr. Clean, and Tyler's here to help me track him. No exit wound. Looked like a pretty good shot. I should have shot him a little bit further back, but I didn't. I didn't hear him crash, but that doesn't mean anything. But we found blood, so.
All right, we're gonna get tracking. Oh yeah. There's blood right there, boy. Oh man. All right. Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's bleeding.
He's bleeding good. Good blood, good blood.
Blood here. What's up, Matt?
What up, man?
What up? We got a whole crew out here, don't we?
Yes,
What up? He shot him behind that tree right there,
Right there.
that pine tree. He's bleeding really good, so we're right here.
It's awesome, right?
We'll let Clay lead the way.
You want left light, more light?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, it started drying up a little bit. Should we go that one?
I don't know.
I got a drop coming right here
Right there?
and right here. Okay,
He crossed the creek?
probably.
Yeah.
He goes down this way. More right here. Yeah.
Yeah, he got in the water.
Oh yeah, he came right here.
Yep, all right. I'm gonna follow you.
Lots of blood.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah, he's starting to bleed really well. He climbed right here.
So he went back up.
Right here.
All right, Matthew, you fill in what's going on. Clay's ahead of us.
Yeah. So Clay's knocking on doors up here, trying to get access to property that's this way. We got this guy's house right here. Hey.
Hello, sir.
Hey, so I just had a question. I shot a deer.
Mm-hmm.
It might be in the backyard. Is it okay if I go check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Problem. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. It might only be 100 yards wide.
We might have to keep
so
knocking.
We're really hoping
The deer's
he's
right up here.
He's right there. If he's not, we're gonna keep knocking and we're gonna keep going.
Clay's actually knocking on doors right now.
He's
We
actually going to the next house, so
we
need
should
to-
be knocking.
We
let-
really should be,
Let
but
him search, but oh well.
he's up there knocking and we're searching for his deer.
We took this trail for sure. All right.
You got one up there? Yeah. Yeah, I got some right here. So he's going up this trail.
Clay, give us an update.
This deer has been a pain to track. We've done 5 or 6 knocks.
Yes.
Hey, ma'am, I shot a buck a few doors down. Is it okay if I check to see if he landed on your property?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you. We knocked on a few doors. We found his blood. He's crossed the street.
I don't know if he made it out of this farm.
Look at this. Here, shine a light on that log. Suburban deer hunt right here, boys. Look at that. Look at that. All that log. Hey, look at that. Right in somebody's backyard.
Tracking this deer has been such a pain.
All right, well, right now, they're still door knocking and looking for small bits of blood. I'm walking the neighborhood, see if I can find his knock anywhere in somebody's yard. This is crazy. We've been bow hunting suburbs for a while, and this has never happened to us. But it's bound to happen at some point. So they called me back, so they found good blood. I think it went behind this house, so that's where we're going. All right, so just a little update. We are currently in the middle of somebody's front yard. We found one speck of blood in this front yard. Deer's probably ran 300 or 400 yards about this point. Really surprised he's ran this far, and we're hoping he's not alive still. So we're running out of blood though, and I don't know. Not really sure where to go from here, so we'll see. Well, a lot to break down and what happened in this video, so let's get to it. First of all, we never found the arrow, and you can kind of see right after the shot, the arrow kind of pops back out, and we never found that arrow anywhere. We never found the knock lighting up anywhere in anybody's yard. That last clip you just saw, that pretty much concluded the night. We kind of scrambled around, and that was the last blood we found. It was like just one little speck in this dude's front yard, and he got mad at us because we were there for so long trying to find more blood. So we eventually called it a night, and we probably tracked that deer, I want to say at least 300 yards, maybe 250, 300 yards. And we probably wound up knocking on like, I don't know, 12 to 13 houses. And as you guys could tell, like we had really, really good blood in the beginning. Like he was breathing really good, and we thought we were gonna find him in any second. And then it kind of just started slowing down, and eventually lost that blood in the front yard. So we pretty much called it a night after he kicked us off the property, and we decided it'd just be better to come back the next morning. So I came back by myself the next morning. Clay had to go to work and he couldn't get off. So I came back by myself, and I pretty much got permission to search the entire neighborhood. There's a park that's attached to the neighborhood, and it's pretty big acreage that you obviously can't hunt. So I searched that whole park. I walked the entire creek throughout the entire neighborhood. I knocked on probably 10 more doors, trying to figure out where he would go into every little pocket. Couldn't find any signs of anything. And I had to go to work after a couple hours of that. So then Clay came back in the afternoon, same. And then I think over the next 3 to 4 days, we were going to the neighboring neighborhoods, and just no luck. We tried the same thing. Pretty much any block of woods we could find within like, I don't know, 1,000 to 2,000 yard radius, we were looking for this deer. We did everything we could, and yes, we did call a dog, but by the time we called the dog, they realized it was too late, and you know, there's no luck. Obviously, we never found the deer. That's why I'm here doing this interview right now. Clay would love to be doing this interview, but he's still so upset about this whole thing. He couldn't even do it. It just brought him to tears. I'm just joking. He's fine. All jokes aside, in all seriousness, Clay was, pretty upset at the whole situation. Not only because he didn't recover his biggest deer to date, but also because whether or not the deer is still alive or the deer died, the deer definitely suffered a little bit. And as hunters, that's the worst feeling in the world. We have a massive amount of respect for these deer. We love these deer. So, Clay was pretty bummed for a little while about what happened, but hopefully Maybe he's still alive, we get another chance at him, or hopefully this is gonna be Clay's year where he can finally get him a nice poking young buck. So anyways, we learned a few lessons here. The first lesson was the shot really wasn't as good as we thought. When we were looking at it on the little mini view on these camcorders, we thought the shot looked really good. Well, we thought the shot looked fairly good. We initially were like, it probably needed to be a little further back, but we thought at the angle, it was probably a double lung, and we couldn't tell how quartered away the deer was. So we're going off this little mini camcorder, and we're like, good shot, deer probably died. We waited 2 hours, and obviously never found him. So when we slowed the footage down on a laptop and was able to really dive into what happened, we clearly could tell that the shot was too high, and the deer was 2 quarters away for that angle, and Clay needed to be a few inches lower and a bunch of inches further back. Clay's arrow probably nicked one lung and kind of went into the chest cavity and bounced back out. You can see him carrying that arrow, which we didn't know that at the time either because we couldn't see it on the little mini viewer on the camcorders. But that deer carried that arrow and it was sticking out, and I just don't think it was vital enough. I think it just scraped one lung, and we know it hit lung because we had bubbles in the blood, but I just don't think it was enough. So there's 4 things I think we could have done differently to maybe help us recover this deer. Things that we can do better in the future if something happens like this again. The first thing, I think, if you're filming your videos, if you're filming your hunts, always review the footage on a bigger screen. So laptop, TV, whatever, just really know what's going on. Don't go in uncertain if you're not 100% positive that you made a really good shot. Secondly, we should have, following step 1, waited longer, maybe 4 to 5 hours, or just until the next morning. It was cold. We could have waited till the next morning. And or call a dog sooner. We called the dog too late. Dog couldn't do any tracking, so call a dog sooner would be number 3. And the 4th thing, when in doubt, back out, which I guess that kind of encompasses points 2 and 3. I personally think the deer wouldn't have died regardless, and that deer's still alive, just based off of everything and how we lost blood, and we never found any sightings of him, and we knocked on literally dozens of doors in other neighborhoods and just no word of anything. I think that deer's still alive. So just going back to the 1 lung hit, I think it just kind of grazed that 1 lung, which is why we believe the deer is still alive. Obviously, if we thought it hit both lungs, there's no way the deer would be alive, but I think it just grazed that 1 lung, which is just backing up proof as to why I think he's still alive. And that's where we need your help. If you guys are in the Atlanta area and you know of this deer, please contact us at, I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen. Contact us at this email. I literally just made this email for you guys to contact us if you know who this deer is, if you can find him, and you decide you want to be generous and let us try to kill him again, let Clay get redemption. Clay would very much appreciate that. Now, if you're wondering about Funky Buck, you're gonna have to wait till next week, but that story's coming soon. He is the coolest buck I've ever hunted. Just a really cool deer, really special deer, and I can't wait to share that story with you guys. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching the video, supporting the channel. Let us know your thoughts on the whole thing, the whole video, what went wrong. We want to hear what you guys think. We appreciate it. Love you guys. Bye.